Aloha. I have dressed appropriately. Also, it's Easter. I thought I'd wear a dress. It's Easter Sunday. Why not? Haven't been to church. I'm not that kind of, just not that kind of girl. But here we are. I thought it's been spring-like. It's a very spring kind of day. Did I just kick out of that? There we go. Yeah, it's been very spring-like. So I thought I'd dress springishly. Mike's here. Hi, Mike. Are you dual streaming? Are you watching the murder as well? I knew he wasn't going to get that game done in 2 hours. It took me 2 hours and I didn't even read all the text out because I just played it offline by myself. But if you are, thank you very much for coming here as well. It means a lot. So yeah, I hope you've had a nice weekend so far. I've had a productive one today. I woke up again full of energy. Like yesterday, woke up energy, went for a walk. Yesterday, woke up energy, did a bit of a spring clean, bit of a purge. Like, you know when you get like Hoover, like places that, like behind things that you don't normally Hoover. Yeah, and maybe that's just me. I don't know. But yes, Oh, you're not. You want your mind to be hacked. Oh, fair dues. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Yeah. I don't get me wrong. I love the Murder of the Song game, and I really wanted to watch him do the whole thing because he's not a visual novel kind of streamer, is he? So I just wanted to see his reactions to stuff. But yeah, he's got a good hour left. I think there's more to it than he realizes. So yeah. Hey ho. So anyway, this is MINDHACK, which came out on the 5th of April. And it's still in early access. I didn't know anything about it. I'd never heard of it. I just had an email from Charlie, who works for Player 2 PR, saying, would you like a key for this? And I was like, had a quick look. Text adventure. And I'm like, yes, I would like a key for this. Thank you very much. I do like. It's been a long time since I played a text adventure. I don't know if it's along the lines of kind of, like the Typing of the Dead, kind of like a typing game, although there is an element of that, I think. Or if it's kind of, go north, look west, pick up apple, that sort of stuff. I guess we'll find out. The trailer kind of doesn't really give a lot away. It just looks a bit mental, to be honest. Who knows? Who knows? Illu is here as well. Guten Abend, Illu. Fröhliche... I don't know what Easter is in German. Is it Oster? Is it I was going to say Österreich, but that's Austria, isn't it? So it can't be that. How are the eggs? Ostern! I was so close. I was so close. So close. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. I do actually have an Easter egg. Mr. Lovesays bought me an Easter egg about a month ago. And it's been in a cupboard ever since, because, it wasn't Easter until today. And then I remembered about it today, but I was in this kind of zone of powering and getting things done and being busy and stuff, and I kind of I'm not sure if I want to eat chocolate. It feels like it'll slow me down and kind of make you feel a bit like you want to go to sleep sort of thing. So I literally haven't. I've been eating jelly sweets instead. Such is life. Such is life. So yeah, I can't remember who made it. I guess we could check the credits. That might. Oh, is this going to be like a full rolling credits thing? Vodka? Don't know. Okay. Oh, so it's Japanese. That makes, some of the reviews mention Japanese. And I'm like, can't be in Japanese though, can it? I don't think it is. It's just, don't know. Yeah, okay. We haven't played yet, but yeah, sure. So they're still adding stuff to it. It's all kind of a work in progress. Which is fair enough. I can't remember how much it is, but I'm sure Sammy will tell you if you ask him to do a Steam game thing. So, okay. God, I'm not going to remember these keys. I've already forgotten this and I'm still looking at it. Show backlog. Wheel down to skip. Yeah, I feel like we just rolled the credits on it, so surely I can add it to my list, right? That's how it works, isn't it? Left click to advanced text. Escape to quit game. Enter to advanced text or space used in certain scenes. What does that mean? Options to save. Okay. I'll try and remember all that. Process confirmed. Disconnecting. They're flowers. It's a dress, actually. You'd be surprised to hear, Lou, because I don't wear dresses very often and I should wear them more. I'm actually wearing it with leggings because it wasn't warm enough. But yeah, they're little flowers. I'd love a dress with Pikachus on it, don't get me wrong, I just don't have one, so. So yeah, so we are like these hands. I don't know if we ever get to find out who or what we are. I should probably be reading this out. But we're supposed to like go into people's minds and do typing things to make them into nice people, I think is the gist. Doctor, hurry, run away. Am I the doctor? Am I the doctor? Is that the doctor? Why does that person have spikes coming out of them? MINDHACK! It's got a yellow flower on it though. It's like it felt appropriate, right? Okay. So my plan is to do... I don't know how long this is into like how much you can play of it because it's early access. Like it might be that we end up completing it as it exists at the minute in like an hour or something. If not, I'm just going to like do an hour of it and then do the other game that I've got lined up, which I feel will be a bit more perhaps involved and stuff. Question mark. Doctor? Doctor, can you hear me? I can. That's a nice flower. Oh, my darling doctor, please answer me. Yes, Format. I said good morning to the voice of Format, the AI that oversees this facility. Strange choice of name. I'm happy to hear your voice. I called for you 18 times. You're the best mind hacker there is, Doctor. Oh, thank you. Is it like Psychonauts, do you think, where you go into their mind? Maybe. The results from yesterday's session were truly outstanding. Do not worry about the accident. Well, now I am. Obviously. The bug you fixed was a dreadful Class 1 critical level. If left alone, it may have destroyed the world. You saved humanity and managed to keep the damage to a minimum. We're all so proud of you. Thanks. Like the music, that's really nice. Let's continue to fight today to eradicate all bugs for the sake of world peace. So I think bug is what like they give the name to the bad people. Please come to the debug room. It is time to mind hack. I love that I've got all these flowers in my office. That's nice. Bing bing. I think parts of it are meant to feel kind of like a bit whimsical and like dreamlike as well. It's a bit like mind-bending kind of thing. Doctor. Doctor, please say something. Doctor, can you hear me? Please come to the debug room. Doctor, to the inflator room. Am I obsessed with this flower? There's something wrong with me. Somebody's knocking on the door. Doctor! It's me, Rebecca. Captain of the security force. Okay, you look a bit sinister. Format told me to come and see how you're doing. She can't help but fret over you. She's like a mother to you. It's a different flower from the one you had yesterday. Is it a gerbera? 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 I don't know. I think it is. I always look forward to coming here and seeing what flowers you decorated your office with. Thanks. I try. They're beautiful. It always smells of flowers here. Very calming. What's with the grabby hands? You alright? You seem awfully tired. I guess that's to be expected. Yesterday was a terrible accident. Oh, thank you for helping me, or I feel sick. Thank you for helping me. I told the captain, thank you for saving me. I owe you my life. Change of plans. Computers. Computers. It's my job to protect you besides. You're my dear friend. I'm indebted to you compared to what you did for me in the past. It's no big deal. I want to change... Can I change the text speed? Because I'm reading it faster than it's coming up on the screen. Yesterday, a member was swallowed by the bug. It was so sudden I couldn't react. He was a good guy. Liked travelling. Always came back with some chocolate for us. Oh. Well. Oh, Doctor. I'm so glad you're safe. Without you, No, let's not. You wouldn't be in the mood for work, I assume. I don't plan on forcing you to go. After what happened, maybe it would be better if you rest for today. No, I can do it. Let's go and see what the heck we're meant to be doing. I told the captain that work would keep my mind off other things, since I am a genius mind hacker. Ha, that's right. Your skills certainly are the real deal. I know that better than anyone else. Alright, if you say so. Just don't push yourself too hard. Shall we go? Yes, let's go. Let's go and see another room and find out what the heck we're meant to be doing. Twitchy fingers. Captain Rebecca, format requests. Did you come to the debug room immediately? Are they the one you mentioned from earlier? Yes, don't get in my way. That's right, this is the Mind Hacker, who you'll be protecting from today. At your service, Doctor. I've been assigned to fill the empty position on your staff, starting today. This one's a rookie, Doctor. Apparently he'd always dreamed of joining Hotfix. He must have gone through grueling training to come here. He's got some spirit. Oh no, I'm just a regular guy. Compared to my seniors and the captain, I'm a nobody. I just always admired this place. And then when a spot opened up, I was lucky enough to get transferred here. Doctor, spare him the knowledge of what happened to the one before him. It really is an honor to meet you, Doctor. I've heard so much about you. The one before you is dead. I can't tell him that, can I? I can't deflate him on his first day. Let's just be polite and say no. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm sure you'll be around for a long time. Told him I'd be counting on him. I'll do my best not to let you down. Make those scumbags pay for what they've done. Listen up, rookie. The ones you'll meet from now on are all tough nuts to crack. Kept here after being scanned by format, they're the worst of the worst. Deemed to have twisted minds, owners of bugs. Murder, arson, theft. For any crime you can think of, there's someone guilty of it here. Yes, I dare not forget. Our role as Hotfix is to guard the Mind Hacker here, the one that confronts them, okay? Protect the Doctor at all costs. You've got the basics in your head, correct? Yes, Captain. With the mind of a scumbag, there hides a bug in red. A bug is an error in personality. That's kind of coding, but not coding. It's like coding people's heads, which, again, makes me feel a bit like Psychonauts. Was that not sort of like... not coding based exactly, but it was going in and like fixing things inside people's heads. I never really played it. Psychonauts, it's too platformy for me. I did a bit of it for a rewards quest one time, and it was like, I liked the concept, but I couldn't really execute it. An error in personality, something that shouldn't be there, the impulse to kill, to destroy. Bugs cannot be seen, but they take root and grow inside people's souls until one day they tear their way out. Nice. Resulting in the flash freezing of their surroundings and total destruction. Like so. Okay, that makes more sense now. It is the sole purpose of the debug room, format, and the Mind Hacker to prevent that from happening. I heard it's thanks to this facility, but there haven't been any large-scale bug-related incidents in a decade. It's a bit hard to understand when you're just hearing about it, though, isn't it? Yeah, he's kind of... yeah, it's basically that. They're like these little people that they're like a bureau, like the FBI, but they're kind of like their responsibility is people's psyches and stuff. It's a really clever concept and stuff. I think it's by Double Fine, so like the guy, you know, the guys that made Full Throttle and a bunch of other sort of classic kind of games and stuff. But yeah, it was 2 platforming. It's like 3D platforming, and I'm just like, I can't do 3D platforming. It's just not for me. What exactly are bugs? Okay, and how can someone reform scumbags with such evil minds? I'm so glad he's here to ask all the questions that we as the viewer/player need answering. Because otherwise, we'd just be waltzing in with no idea what was going on. You'll understand soon enough. Seeing it will be faster. Now, let's go. Okay. Oh, is this a person? Or a thing? It looks like a dough person or something. Follow me, rookie. Or is it a chair? Is it a chair? I just genuinely can't tell. The Reformation target is in the waiting room next door. Yes, Captain. Becca's here. Hi, Becca. How you doing? Welcome to Grabby Hands. I am Grabby Hands today. Welcome to the debug room. It's another perfect day for hacking. You're just in time for some hacking. This will be your 4,978th mind hack. Fun fact. Hotfix, please bring in the Reformation target. Sit down, my dear doctor. Please take a seat in the mind hacker's device. Okay. There are 2 chairs in the debug room. I sit down in the one designated for the mind hacker. as you would expect. Sping, sping, sping! Don't know if that's relevant for anything. I don't really know. Doctor, the Reformation target will not enter the room. Don't forget there is a bug inside this individual. Stay alert! Okay. I told you! I didn't fucking do anything! Get your hands off me! Quit pulling! I'll stab you with my spikes! You're still recovering from roast dinner. Did you have lamb? We haven't had a roast dinner, mainly because like we don't tend to have like a proper meal on a Sunday because I'm streaming. And stuff. So we have got a lamb. Oh, what is it? It's not like an actual, you know, big thing of lamb. It's kind of it comes in a tray from Tesco type lamb thing, so it's going to be much smaller. But we are having that, so we're going to have it tomorrow instead with some potatoes and veg and stuff. Yes, you did. Oh, amazing! Because I love rosemary. I love the flavour of rosemary. I love the smell of rosemary as well. And obviously lamb and rosemary are just like boom. Get together, and I love mint sauce as well. It's just like my favorite flavor profiles. But lamb, so expensive for what you get. You don't get much for what you pay for, and when you do, it's like not kind of. It's kind of like bits of lamb held together by connective bits, and I'm really picky about like eating gristle and connective bits and stuff. I literally have to like dissect the entire thing. So what I'm left with at the end is usually not very much. So, but yeah. So I'm still looking forward to it. But yes, it won't be a big old roast lamb like you'd see on a carvery or something sometimes. But I mean, garlic never fails to improve things, does it really? Unless like it's like cornflakes, I suppose, or something. But yeah. Did you have dessert? What did you have for dessert? Be quiet. Keep walking. What the fuck is all this? I've been freezing my ass off and there's some weird voice coming from the ceiling. And then when someone finally does come, they're all as tight-lipped as a fucking clam. Do you know just who the fuck you're messing with? Who is this? Apple strudel and ice cream. Oh my gosh, what a day. What a day to be alive, right? That's amazing. Captain, shall I shut him up? If my parents still lived around here, they probably would have done something like that. And I'm like, oh, I kind of do now regret that you moved away. Like, there are pros and there are cons. And like, that's a con. Wow. Leave it be. Doctor, this is the guy you'll be working on today. Oh, okay. So I don't know quite why he looks like this. I don't think this is in his head or in our head. I think this is just maybe the manifestation of the badness in him. I don't really know. I think it's meant to be deliberately weird and vague. So, what? So you're the dog they keep talking about? That's why you refuse to move out of your town. Yeah, it's like, nah. I'm glad that there is distance between. It sounds horrible. Like, it sounds a horrible thing to say, but like. For various reasons. It's just like I like having a bit more distance between us now. But yeah, it doesn't help with like going around and getting tasty meals and stuff. Sad face. My face is really warm now as well. We are now in the season of like the sun hitting the back because the clocks have changed obviously. So like, and when it's sunny, the sun has been hitting this room and heating it up. So it's like, oh, we're into the season of me starting to complain about it being too warm in here. But yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad. I have got a new little fan, like a little tower fan type thing, but not quite a tower fan, which I plan to bring in here when it gets too warm. So I'm gonna be prepared. 2023 is the year that I don't complain so much about the heat. Fingers crossed. Oh, your sister's gonna move to Bath. Oh, for work or just for loving Bath, or both. Or both. I've heard about it. MINDHACK or MINDHACK or whatever it's called. They say there's a doctor here who turns people's minds into flower fields. That's what we're gonna do. I see. Huh. Just fucking try it if you think you can. Oh, she works. Oh, right. Okay, so she works in the Uni of Bath now and what, commutes there? Heck, that's a long commute. I think. I mean, I'm very vague about like English geography now, like how far away places actually are from each other. So everything is in relation to Wales to me. It's like, where is it from Wales, not where are they from each other, kind of thing. I will lead you on a wild spike chase. Oh, I see. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Doctor, this guy is the leader of a notorious gang of thugs. The bloody paella. Did you hear about that terrible fire that broke out in town the other day? There were numerous casualties. I personally know someone whose store got completely burnt down. Ooh, we were doing so well. We made it 22 minutes in. They just got back on track after almost going bankrupt, but just when everything was looking up. To think how many lives were taken by that fire, it's unforgivable. Like I said, we didn't have anything to do with that. It was an accident, I'm telling you. Stop lying to us. Accident, my ass. Leave your personal feelings out of this, rookie. It's not our job to judge anybody's sins. We want to hear what you have to say. Would you please take a seat? Excuse me. What, me sit here in this cute little chair? I did think it was a chair, and then I thought it was a cute character as well. I couldn't tell. Just who the fuck are you? Sit down, please. Sulky face. Thank you. Doctor, here is the Reformation Targets file. Okay, this is Unid, who is male and 28, 180 centimetres, 80 kilograms, leader of the gang, the bloody paella. Leads delinquents to commit acts such as motorcycle violence, illegal gambling, and distribution of drugs. Head of Library Research Services. Oh, that does sound like a good job. Was she not? Did she work in the British Library? Am I misremembering that completely? I thought so. And I was like, I knew it was something library connected. And I was like, I'm sure I remember you sharing like a discount code for the British Library website a while back. And I was like, I've been to that place. I know that place. I've been there. It's really nice. There's loads of books. Obviously. And a nice gift shop. Charged with reckless driving, hit and run and arson. Found to be a bug owner through scanning. I'll make you regret ever showing that pouty pufferfish face of yours in front of me. Is that me? The mighty black sunshine. Okay. Nice to meet you, Unid. Or, God, it's sunshiny. Let's be, God, it's sunshiny. Yeah, okay then, sunshiny. The hell did you just call me, you largemouth bass? You called me a largemouth bass? How rude. How rude. I can't remember what the Animal Crossing thing has to say about the largemouth bass, but I feel like it was something, right? There's definitely a largemouth bass in there somewhere. His name, the name doesn't match his documents. Does that mean he's using an alias? Or is he just an idiot? Documents are correct. In the end, it's a name someone else chose, perhaps his birth parents. It's not uncommon for someone to have no idea what their real name is that so? Hey, shrimpy noob, who'd you call an idiot? I can hear you. Keep your mouth shut. Stop talking back to every little thing. Okay, Doctor, I've set up your device. Please begin debugging. Yes, okay. Shut it, ceiling. Shouts at ceiling. Don't play with me, you gloved bastard. There's no one in the streets who'd leave me alone, you hear? Okay, I'm the head, which means I'm the king, which means I'm the greatest. Everyone in my turf bows down to me. If I say to do something, it'll get done. Yeah, but I'm going to turn your mind into flowers, mate, so, you know, whatever. If you try anything with my mind, I'll beat you till you're purple and boneless, like an octopus. You won't be able to fist standing up ever again once I'm done with you. Wow, okay. Hello? Will you fucking talk? I hate when it's all quiet. If you keep getting on my nerves, I'll give you a taste of my spike rocket. Is that what we're calling it? Okay, then. Oh, I just realised he got, like, earrings on. Are these meant to be earrings? Anyway. Beginning session. Doctor, please brace for impact. Impact? Connecting. Who that tickles? Eek! Okay, so I think this is the part where we kind of have to, like, type things in a, like, typing of the dead sort of sense. This place? Where is this? What the fuck? What's going on? Where am I? Hey, what the hell? Say something, damn it. Doctor, after yesterday's accident, it may be best if we go over the procedure again. Yes, if we could. Yes, the spiked rocket. I don't want to see a spiked rocket, sir. You are now directly connected to the target's source code. Your job is to find and neutralise the bug hidden within the source code, okay? Bugs warp the target's personality, aggression, sadism, even. I can read, I do know what that word is. Sadism, murderous intent, errors unique to humans. I, Format, am programmed to scan and find bugs as an AI that specialises in bug removal. However, I can only detect the presence. A human is required to locate the source of the personality error. That's where you come in, Doctor. Your helping hand as a mind hacker is essential. Now let me scan the target for you. Ah, my head, it hurts. It feels like a fat spike's lodged itself in there. I mean, yeah. I don't feel so good. It's like there's an anemone. That's going to feel to say that straight. It's like there's an anemone. Anemone. An anemone. Squirming around inside my head. Doctor, the target's bug has now been made visible to you. To fix the bug, you should first find the causes of the target's warped personality. Once you're ready, enter the mind and stimulate its fragile areas. Apply the correct stimuli to the relevant areas and the bug will be effectively neutralised. Okay, what is it? Fuck, stop staring at me like that. I'm not saying anything, you hear me? You've said an awful lot for someone who's not saying anything. Anemone. Or something. First, let me take a look at the memories. I'll begin the hack when I'm ready. Okay, so right. So we're into the game part of the game now. Okay, so we have to examine his memory. Type with the keyboard. Oh, type what it actually says. Okay, right, gotcha. I thought it wanted me to fit something in between those brackets. Okay. Hey, Doc, you like hamsters? I do. They remind me of sea slugs. I remember once, one of my underlings brought a whole cage filled with them. They'd kept the males and females all in there together, which is why there were so damn many of them. It was so fucking cute, all fluffy and soft. I'd pick them up and they'd wriggle like crazy. Ah! He likes hamsters. You see, Doc? Oh no! I thought of an efficient way to crush hamsters? What is wrong with you? In both hands, 1 hamster 2, back of my knees, 3 hamsters 4. Between my elbows, 5, 6. I sandwiched him in there and the little fluff balls squirmed around trying to escape. Squeeze, splat. Okay, we're gonna rip your mind to bits, mate. Nobody kills hamsters on my watch. Oh, he did it. Relax, I didn't actually do it. I put them all back in the cage. But you could picture it happening, couldn't you? Did it make you feel sick? It's strange. Tiny things, cute things. I want to crush them into bits. I do, don't I? It's too warm for my hoodie, unfortunately, but damn. I have to channel the flower from the logo instead. I just want to ruin them. Everyone's thought of something like that once, right? Ooh. Oh, pretty. Did we type all of this? Oh, right, okay. Disable, fire, wall. Actually typing the things. I don't know if you can fail that. I did hit one of them wrong. I can't stand it when it's quiet. If someone's all gloomy in front of me, I hit them to make them wail. As you do. Someone I knew had this huge condo they never used, and a dozen or so of us used to hang around there. We'd light up some seaweed, watch baseball on satellite TV and go wild. It felt so damn good. There was gambling too. Obviously, gotta be a thrill to it, win or lose. A jellyfish without its sting is just plain old water, right? No, but it's... yeah, okay. I'd make the ones who lost pay for everyone, bleed them dry. There was this one guy who cried all fucking night, bawling over losing his entire fortune. Wonder what he's up to now. You think he hanged himself? I don't know, Unid. What do you think? Okay, fine. I pressed N, you bastard. Memory, Unid. I can usually type really fast, but when there's pressure like that, it's just like, ugh, it's gone wrong. I like cabbage. Coleslaw, though, that's worse than eating rotten algae. They made me eat it when I was a kid at the institution I lived in. Ah, here we go. It literally tasted like raw garbage. I didn't have all my spikes back then. I grew up there, so I don't even know if my parents are sea urchins like me. So he's meant to have spikes. He's like a human-animal hybrid thing, like a BoJack Horseman scenario, I think. The matron was a fucking bitch. Spill anything and she'd beat you till your shell cracked. I tried my best to eat everything, even if it tasted awful. But one day, a kid next to me hit me with their elbow. They just had to flip the whole damn tray over. And then I got punched by the old hag. She shoved me under the table and told me to pick it all up by hand. It was pathetic. I scraped the watery, mushy coleslaw together with my bare hands. She's gonna make him eat it, isn't she? There were so many kids there, like a swarm of whitebait, but not a single one of them helped me. Everyone was scared of the old hag. Oh, of course, miss, we didn't see anything. We don't know anything. That's why I swore to myself, someday, when my spikes grow, I will skewer that fucking bitch. I'll get stronger and bigger than anyone else, and I'll never ever let anyone ignore me like that. No one will go against me again. I think we're really tapping into his deep innermost psyche here, aren't we? Get permission. Source. Unit. Success. You know, Doc, it's not like I enjoy stabbing people with my spikes. I even make sure to leave some space when I sit down next to someone. I mean, it's dangerous, right? Oh, he does try. I can't believe I just said R about him. Damn you, game, for making me feel things. Bastard. I just want to forget my shitty childhood and live a happy life. That day, me and my underlings were tearing up the highway on our bikes. An oncoming car tried to swerve to avoid us and ended up flipping over. First, I meant to help them, so I looked into the driver's seat, and guess who I found inside? Not the matron. No, it was the old hag. Can you believe it? Felt so damn good. I told her, serves you fucking right, and then I rode off, just like that. Gas was leaking, and the car exploded behind us. The bitch must have died. Yay! I did it. I'm free. I went against her, that old hag. But I didn't think it would become such a huge fire. I just wanted the bitch to go to hell. I felt high from the thrill, as if I was a flying fish. I don't regret it, but I do feel bad for the ones who got caught up in the fire. Ah, you know what? Right when I thought that the old hag had died, I suddenly remembered something from when I was a kid. The day I left the institution, she gave me a stuffed toy so that I wouldn't feel lonely. A soft, fluffy sea slug, but I threw it away as soon as I could. Is she kidding me? Oh, now we get to begin the hack? That wasn't the hack? Okay. Let's begin, Doctor. It's time to mind hack. Okay. Oh god. What do we have to do now? Is this like really fast time? Read the Reformation target's personality and enter the text shown on the screen to neutralise the code. Press the space bar to begin. Oh my god, I'm suddenly really nervous. Stay away. Ah! And... oh! Unpleasant. Fucking hell! This is gonna be harder than I thought. Accident. Mistake. Why me? You don't have to type the spaces, which is good. My back burns. Screams. Oh, we're adding flowers, look. Wanted child? Unforgivable. No knowing. Stuffed toy. God. Alone. Empty. Not enough. No one. Stay with me. Is it counting how many errors I make? Hey! 2 thumbs up! Okay. We did a hacking. Oh, what is this? My head feels all muddled. Is this your doing, you gloved bastard? Stop it, these fucking annoying flowers. Get rid of them right now. Wonderful work, Doctor. It seems you've successfully neutralised the bug inside the Reformation target. Now for the finishing touch. Fix the personality to make sure a bug never occurs again. Suddenly occurs to me, it's like, although yes, we're doing this to bad people, should we be doing this to people? What is it? Aren't you done yet? Which is closer to the Reformation target's personality structure? Lively or lonely? I mean, he's quite lonely really, isn't he? Very well, please rewrite that, okay? Erase with the mouse? Oh, okay. So we erased his loneliness? Ah, shut up. I don't think that. I don't. I'm the king. Stop. Don't erase it. I said stop. Oh, we're going to make him cute? He did like cute hamsters. Or erase. Why are we erasing cute? Who do you think you're talking to, huh? You'll regret saying crap like that when the mighty black sun shine. Stop. I told you to stop. The flowers. The flowers inside me. Flowers. Shit, what's happening? Stop. Damn it, the flowers. This isn't me. Fuck. The flowers. My mind is turning into flowers. I feel kind of bad that we've done this to him. Someone help me. You've done enough, haven't you? Let me go home. It'll be okay. I told him it'll be okay. This will be the final phase. Really? It's almost over? You're not lying, are you? I honestly don't know. You're going to regret this when I get back. I'll round up my underlings and find where you live. And we'll all get our bikes. And we'll get our bikes on our bikes. Fuck, I can't think straight anymore. Fuck, fuck, fuckity fuck. I'm telling you to stop. What's with those hands? What is with those hands? Am I a magician? Whoop-hoo. Done it. Loved it. That was kind of Professor Layton-y kind of animation. Ah, we're just fondling a lovely flower. What is even happening? Process confirmed. Disconnecting. Doctor, please test how the target responds to an action. His eye is just like one massive eye. Unit? I asked what colour flower he likes. We turned him into some sort of like kawaii version of himself, I think. Wow. I feel like a brand new person. Has a curse been lifted from me? It sure feels like that. The world is so bright, like I'm in a flower field. What did you do to me, Doc? I told Format that the mind hack is complete. Magnificent! The bug has been completely fixed. This is some banging music, though. A bit of swing. Nice. Love it. Oh, really? That's so cool. Mind hack. Good for the body, good for the soul. Thanks, Doc. Process completion confirmed. Please have the Reformation target exit the room. Okay. We won. Rocky, let's go. Roger that. Doc, starting right now, I'm going to make a fresh start at life. I'll never do anything bad ever again. Oh, that's good, Unit. I'm glad to hear it. The air tastes so fresh and it smells absolutely lovely. Don't leave on your own. Doctor, absolutely splendid work. Your skills are unparalleled. My focus is unparalleled, as Cyrus would say. You truly are the best mind hacker there is. The fate of all mankind rests in your hands. Wow, okay. What makes me... I kind of wonder whether... Do you remember Paparazzi, the game where we would go around taking pictures of dogs? It turned out that we were the camera as well. So when we did a selfie, he sort of like used his own like arms and legs to... I wonder if like we're a thing just with hands. I don't know. It does seem a bit weird. I've shown you will continue to make great contributions towards world peace. You have completed today's session. Please return to your office and go over the report. Okay. We did a winning. I returned to my office. Format showered me with praise. Let's read the report. Hacked! The prognosis is excellent. Amiability to others has greatly increased. Target was seen initiating an embrace with a hotfix member. Hopefully with consent, I see. Although strong stress reactions to isolation were seen before treatment, he now seems fine in his solitary cell. A budding awareness of social norms is also observed. On-site volunteer work may be permitted with progress. Did we not just read it? Oh, yes, we did. Why would you read it again? I put the documents away. In a drawer. I'm done with work for today. What happens now? Doctor? You were brilliant today. Oh man, that was amazing to watch. What incredible talent. I can't believe you managed to reform that evil-looking sea urchin. He's like a completely different person. His expression has completely changed as well. His eye is all twinkly. I'm still exhilarated. I never thought scumbags could be straightened out like that. To think I'll be able to see your work by your side every day. I'm just so honoured to be in this position. He's gonna die, isn't he? I promise to train hard so I can be of help to you, Doctor. Thank you for your guidance. I'm looking forward to seeing more. Please excuse me for today. How are you feeling, Doctor? Okay. I gave the captain a thumbs up to show that I was doing just fine. I'm glad to see you're back to your usual self. The gloves have got buttons on as well. They're proper fancy. Don't push yourself. You should breathe some fresh air once in a while. I know you don't get out too much. We should have a chat about the scenery sometime soon. The weather's been nice. And you can see the mountains clearly. There's a field of flowers just near the mountain ridge. I always think of you when I see it, Doctor. After all, there's no one who loves flowers more than you. I want you to see it. I want to see it. It would be nice for us to go there together someday. I mean, we wouldn't look weird, I'm sure. Just the two of us going to see the flowers. I wonder, you always can't be bothered when I try to take you outside. I can see why it wouldn't interest you. In here, you can ask Format for anything from food to flowers. Shall we go for a walk then, whenever you feel up for it? Yeah. Can we go now? Flowers. 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 I'm some sort of weirdo that's obsessed with flowers, aren't I? I want to crush them into bits. I just want to ruin them. Tap. Everyone's thought something like that once, right? Oh. Oh, do we have a bug inside of us? Oh no. Destroy! I broke the flower! Doctor? Run a virus scan on me? Oh no! Getting late. I'll excuse myself for today. See you. Take care of yourself. I just destroyed a flower. Ah, if there's something on your mind, let me know anytime. I think there might be a bug inside me. Oh no. This is terrible news. Case 1 end. Achievement unlocked. Softened spikes. Okay. I don't know how many cases there are at the minute. Extra materials are unlocked on the title screen. Sorry if you can hear the coughing. Mr. Loves Games has got some sort of weird cough cold thing going on, which is incredibly loud. Good day, my darling doctor. It's another beautiful day for hacking. You are the best mind hacker, the one who will save this world from bugs, the hero who will defeat the fatal error. I feel like they're setting me up on a pedestal, and in fact I am actually very fatally flawed myself. Yeah. You're the most brilliant, most valuable human being in the world. Your source code is special. That's why in this facility, you and you alone are given the right to choose. That's right. Choose whether you'll have rice or bread for lunch. When you have your usual bread, I'll make sure it's toasted perfectly for my precious, adorable doctor. Yes, Format. I like... it was going to be perfect until I put jam on it. I told Format to put butter and strawberry jam on it too. Yes, of course I will. Here are the documents for today's session. Please come to the debug room after you read through them. But where's my toast? The new flowers you ordered have arrived. I'll have them placed in front of your room. Okay. I guess we'll look at the documents first. Okay. About the Lagom House. Scripture of the Lagom House. Statement from the Lagom House. Is Lagom House where we are? I'm just going to save it because we haven't actually saved it yet. Can I save it here? May I save it? Oh, that was an auto. It was an auto thing, which I literally didn't see. Case 2, rice or bread. Okay. About the Lagom House. The Lagom House is an emerging religious cult. Okay, this is not where we are. That has gained influence in recent years. By naming the catastrophe level class 0 bugs near manifestation 10 years ago by the advent of the fatal error, the group has attracted followers by playing up the threat of a possible recurrence. The house denounces bugs as being the exposure of human greed and in contrast consider storage to be a virtue. They are known to the public for their illegal demonstrations and financial exploitations of their followers. They also refer to one who can counter catastrophe level bugs as the hero and are eagerly awaiting their arrival. Would that be me then? An excerpt from the scripture of the Lagom House. I think Lagom is like a Swedish word, you know, like hygge is a Swedish like concept and stuff, and the there's a couple of others. I'm pretty sure Legom is a similar thing. So odd that they chose that word to be something bad. All that is alive must return to an inorganic state, into a vessel pure and clean. Sounds very Hollow Knight. For our true and God-given form is one that is portable and easily assembled. We yearn for the day to come where we shall be stored inside the divine house of Legom as its chairs and tables. Okay, so they want to become, like, AI type things? The incident in question has absolutely no affiliation with Legom House nor its activities. It is our understanding that the suspect... It means moderate in English. Yeah, it is. It's something, yeah, it's like kind of like living in moderation. It's like, you know, like the little book of Hygge and stuff. There's a little book of Legom. I'm sure it's on my Amazon wishlist. Yeah, I knew it sounded familiar. I knew it did. I don't think it's to do with wishing to exist as a computer-based memory chip or something. But who knows? Everything in moderation. The suspect had been expelled from the house in the past. Yamamura's assertions are wholly at odds with our doctrine and are not related to our activities in any way, shape or form. We feel strong indignation regarding this incident and offer our most sincere condolences to the 4 victims. We will not be answering any questions. Thank you for your understanding. Interesting. Okay, so something bad has happened. Obviously, otherwise we wouldn't be here having to hack this person's mind, I guess. We shall see. What Yamamura did it say? It's got to say. Ooh, deliveries. Good morning. Format told me to take this to your room as soon as possible. Is that a box of flowers? This cardboard box is packaged very securely, isn't it? There we go. What's in all your pockets? Doctor, this extremely important looking package. Could it be some sort of device that you need for mind hacking? Oh, this has got like a jaggedy thing around the edge. I don't know what that means. It feels like that's just a rude answer, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to say, yes, that's right. This is indeed something important and special to me. That's what I thought. I'm so glad. After all, it's our role as Hotfix to be of service to you. I always wanted to say that. It's really sinking in that I'm part of Hotfix now. You're so cannon fodder. You're going to die at some point, aren't you? And it's probably going to be the bad thing in me that ends up killing him or something. I just know it. When I was a kid, I remember seeing Hotfix on TV as the Special Forces unit that fights against evil. As a child, I thought they were so cool for getting rid of evil in the world. They were my heroes. So I won't forgive those evil-doing scumbags either. Hello, press the button. So what's different? Well, what's different from my childhood is that you're the one who does the fighting, Doctor. But still, I mean, look at the captain. She's the exact image I always had in my mind when I thought of Hotfix. Did you see her that time? How she made that scumbag shut up just by telling him to sit down? Oh man, that was so cool. I want to be like that. I want to become strong. I want to have confidence that I'll be a true keeper of justice. You're doing a lot of talking, newbie guard. I feel like I've got work to do. Even if I were to fight villains, I don't have any outstanding strengths or presence for that matter. I respect you and the captain from the bottom of my heart. How do I fight evil head on like that? How were you able to become a mind hacker? Great question. Don't get so friendly with me? Don't want to say that. I'm just going to say I'm a genius, that's fine. It's not something you can become by trying. I, for one, am a natural genius. Talent, natural talent, I see. Of course, it's all written in our source codes. The kind of person you'll become is decided the moment you're born. That's just how things are. The briefing I got when I first came here said that the human mind was discovered to be like a machine program. But I understand. Evil is written inside the minds of scumbags from the start. This is a very philosophical kind of vibe, isn't it? It's like nature or nurture. Are people born evil? They don't feel anything even when they hurt others. They're broken and that just won't heal on its own. Mind hack is the only thing that can change them. That's how it is, isn't it? Even if I'll never be like the captain, I'm glad I'm not evil. I'm glad you're not evil too, newbie guard. Hey, Rookie, were you able to speak with Doctor? Good for you. He's been saying for a while now that he wants to ask you something. Captain, good morning. Of that package. I told you I'd deliver it myself. It must have been heavy on your own. Oh, blush. I appreciate it, since they're Doctor's dear flowers. Not at all. I can do something like this anyway. It feels like this isn't really, like, giving us any kind of valuable information. How dependable. What did you buy this time, Doctor? Sup, Becca? Becca, it's you! I know she was called Rebecca, because it told us that at the beginning. I can't not say Sir Becca, can I? And I don't know what that's done. Oh, it's dissing the other guy because like we're close? Oh, that feels mean. I showed the newbie guard how close I am with Captain Rebecca with my friendly greeting. Sup, Doctor? Sup? You don't usually call me that. What's the matter all of a sudden? Give you my hand, like this. You seem to be in a good mood this morning, Doctor. I'm glad you're doing well. Thanks. Let's go. What I was waiting for us in the debug room. Okay, let's go. Let's go and do some debugging. What was that? That was so cool. What exactly is your relationship with the captain? Oh, he's so worried now? I'm jealous. Super jealous. I mean, let's make our way to the debug room. Totally not bothered. Weird. Well then, Doctor, I'm looking forward to your brilliance today as well. This will be your 4,982nd. I'm pretty sure that's not quite right. Mind hack. My darling Doctor, please take a seat at the mind hacking device. Yes, okay. Wonderful. You always look splendid as a mind hacker. I feel like format is the true evil here somehow. I don't quite know how yet, but let's bring in the target to sit on the doughboy chair. What have we got this time? Hey, don't walk off on your own. Don't go near the Doctor. Oh, you have a mug for a head. Is this like Cuphead's delinquent relation? Oh, he's already sitting. Greetings, butter knife. Just as God sees the true essence of all objects, I do not judge a book by its cover. Your blade, however. It appears to be a bit dull. Butter knife? Aren't butter knives not supposed to have sharp edges? That is exactly why you are a butter knife. An ephemeral, superficial blade. Its delicate shape blends in with intricate chopsticks, knives, forks. As the hero that will slice through the fatal error, the mind hacker must be a sharpened kitchen knife. Or else the god Lagom will not place you in its kitchen. What? Again, I feel like I might have to look up the soundtrack for this. I hope it's available somewhere, because it's pretty cool so far. Nevertheless, I shall introduce myself. My name is Ivrig. I am the cabinet of the Lagom god. Cabinet? A believer's rank is represented by furniture size. So, oh my god, I just got it. It's because of IKEA, isn't it? It's because of IKEA. It's like furniture based and stuff. But obviously they can't use the word IKEA, so they've gone for something Swedish that kind of relates to the same thing. I see. Then are there chairs and beds as well? Beds? No, you measly paper napkin. That is not allowed for such a lowly rank. How sinful! I don't really get it, but I can tell he's looking down on me. I am God's furniture, one that has offered both body and soul to Lagom itself. I can't see the word Lagom now and not think of IKEA as like being a cult of some kind. I have not yet reached the realm of assemblability. Someday I shall. Even I, the chosen apostle, known for being the most portable, am only a cabinet. A bed, you say? A bed? Oh, God. I apologise for the disrespect. We have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Will you tell us more about it? I work... Blah! Oh, salad bowl. I see you know your own ignorance. Then for you, I shall preach the doctrine of Lagom. I feel like this might be important. I don't know how important. God is an inorganic object. However, humans, foolishly, are creatures made of meat. The soul dwells in meat. When the meat festers, so does the soul. Bugs infest the rotten meat. Okay. The triangular bugs, which there has been a triangle that keeps coming up on the screen, are born in weak minds, accumulating to become the fatal error. I see. Born of humans, the fatal error then corrupts them To save the world from utter chaos, we must discard our meat and minds and become inorganic. Okay, so, I mean, it's pretty out there as a story, as a plotline, but I kind of really like it. It's quite cool. Humanity must become pure in substance, unadulterated and inorganic in order to be the furniture of God. To achieve that, we must not fail to practice our faith every day and night and pray to Lagom. I almost feel like it's going to be a shame to convert him to just a field of flowers mind, you know? Like, he's very clearly committed to his cause, and it feels like a bit of a shame to rip that away from him. Observe. Yes. The sole good deed we can do with our impure meat bodies for the inorganic God is to offer our bodies as cushions. As one of God's furniture. You'll be set free from your suffering of meat and mind and reach the realm of bedroom. So bedroom is like the pinnacle of like nirvana, I guess? Now, there is still time. Become believers of Lagom and assemble as furniture with me. He's opened the cabinet of his head. He's not a mug, he's a cabinet. This facility wouldn't be here if humanity could just be saved by doing invisible chair squats. How pitiful. And how so very incorrigible. As expected of a cheap bargain sale pack of paper napkins. Who are you calling a subpar disposable inferior replacement that got here through sheer luck? Rookie. He didn't put it like that. Fortunately, Lagom is merciful. It shall even use a mediocre thing like you as a fashionable paper mat. Doctor, please don't be fooled by him. This guy is an atrocious criminal. For starters, his documents say that he was expelled from the Lagom house a while back. Expelled, you say? Do not make my right door creak. I am the true servant of Lagom. Do not place me on the same shelf as those discount sealable bags who lack the courage to discard their rotten meat. Ivric, one by one, you summoned 4 Lagom believers that attended your university. You made them into boxes and sent them as packages to the Lagom house's headquarters. Is that right? That is correct. I made them into a shape both portable and easy to assemble. Why choose them? I heard that they were your close friends. They were upperclassmen at my college. They were the ones who led me onto the path of faith. But they had changed. The pointed terrible triangles were within them. That's why you made them into boxes? I tried to teach them the true form of faith, but none of them listened to me. Their true forms were revealed before my righteous LED light. Raw meat, barely concealed behind flimsy plywood. But now they are portable and easy to assemble and will be properly stored away inside Lagom's house. I simply took them by their hands and guided them to become God's furniture. Took them by their hands, took them by their feet, and took their needless parts away. I was only following God's divine message, and of course, it rejoiced. They must be happy as well. What the hell is he saying? This guy is crazy after all. Can I attack him already? I mean, I don't... He is crazy, clearly, because he's, like, very, very into this cult. But what if he's right? What if the cult is right? Just saying. I guess we'll begin the hack. We should hurry and connect to this dreadful Reformation target. You're very proactive today, Doctor. How wonderful! With your own hands, you can remove the terrible threat that lies within this bug owner. Let us join forces. We'll save the world together. Here is the file. Okay, you have sufficiently observed them. There is nothing noteworthy to add. You must not waste time. There is no need for any more details. Take a quick look and go on to the next step. Okay. So this is Kosuke Ivrig Yamamura, who is male and age 20, and also a cabinet with a padlock on his front for some reason. 173 centimetres, 54 kilograms, a university student, no other noteworthy instances in criminal record. Charged with the mutilation and abandonment of corpses and murder. Found to be a bug owner through scanning. Let's begin the session. Doctor, please brace for impact. Hear me, butter knife. I am God's inorganic cabinet. My soul has been insect-proofed. There are no bugs within me. If you question my justice, then go ahead and dissect me with those hands. Okay, connecting. I feel sick. Oh my god, look at his derpy face. Ha ha ha, I am a cabinet. I do not feel such things as pain. Nope, but you might do. Okay then. Oh. Where am I? What? butter knife. Everything you do is futile. My faith will not fail. Let me take a look at the target's memories. I'll begin the hack when I'm ready. Okay, so let's check out his memories of why, I guess, why he ended up doing this. Success. The nearest store is 80 minutes away. Record amounts of snow fall every year. The neighbours are all family friends. Dinner's the same every night. An overseasoned, salty sweet, misshapen stew. The wrinkled geezers all call me Ko-chan as they please. Mickey-chan sure is amazing, isn't she? But while the younger sister's talented, Ko-chan's not good at anything. Mickey-chan can study. She's damn attractive, and she's always the best in their kendo and calligraphy lessons. Is Ko-chan going to take over the family business and become a plasterer? Oh, but he's a clumsy little thing. Oh, he's crushed by the weight of expectations. It's no wonder he turned to the familiarity and security and stability and, like, rigidness of a cult. Again, I kind of feel sorry for him. I'd rather end up in a garbage cell than do that. I don't belong in a dusty old shack like that. What good is it to be the best at kendo or calligraphy in the middle of nowhere anyway? Valid point. I'm not Ko-chan. That's just a word my parents forced onto me. My true name is Ivrig. Oh my god, please tell me Ivrig is a piece of IKEA furniture. Like an actual name of a piece of IKEA furniture, and it's actually a cabinet. If anyone can look that up, I would be, like, super grateful. I really want it to be the case. Like, he's just taking this on as his personality. Only God sees me for who I really am, a fashionable and practical piece of furniture that belongs in its house. It's a glass, an actual IKEA glass. Amazing. That's why I'll serve Legon more than anybody else. I'm a valuable cabinet. I really wish it had been a cabinet. That would have been amazing. Disable. Excuse me? I pressed it. Today I learned that the uppercase, lowercase doesn't make any difference. I had no one to talk to in the countryside. There was no one to see me for who I really was. I wanted someone who wouldn't compare me to Mickey. I met a sophisticated, mature woman on an internet forum. We became close, very close. I wrote her messages every night. I was always so excited for her replies. My whole family treated me like junk. After I couldn't even get into the local college, only she supported me. You can do it, Kosuke. If it's you, then I'm sure you'll get accepted, so let's live together in my city. For her, I was determined to work hard. I thought if I got into college, I'd be able to meet her and be with her. I worked hard, I studied like crazy, and finally I made my dream come true. I got in. I wanted her to be the first one to know I could go to college in the city and live with her like I wanted to. I withdrew all my savings and boarded a train for the first time in my life to go and see her. I arrived at her apartment with my letter of acceptance clenched in my fist. I knocked on the door, and it was all a lie. It was a scam that targeted country people like me. She'd never existed. That moment, it felt like my heart was ripped to shreds. Oh, we can't. I mean, turning his mind into a field of flowers, I guess will relieve him of all this, like, past trauma and pain and stuff. But it still feels really mean. You know? Even worse, that place was the scammer group's office. I was surrounded by these scary looking people. They robbed me and threw me out into the middle of the city with nothing but loose change in my pocket. I lost everything. My savings, my love, my home. As I stood there hopelessly, I was saved by some people I met at the college orientation. 4 believers of the Legon faith. You can 100% see why he ended up there. I mean, this is obviously how cults work, I guess, kind of. Whether they were in with the scamming people? Dunno. Maybe? Maybe the scammers kind of suck the people into the city and then they kind of accidentally introduce them to the cult? Perhaps? Dunno. But yeah, heck. Poor Yamamura. See, God saved me. It blessed me with the knowledge that humans don't need feelings. Fine. Is my I key just not working or something? Memory. Bosque. Success. I'm the chosen one. I'm the cabinet that will store away the fatal error. Mickey just happened to be next to me. It's all because Mickey was there, because I was born in the wrong place. I'm not lacking in anything. Only Legon uses me properly. It lets me be a cabinet. Humans are so foolish. Why would they try to make a cabinet plaster walls? Why make a cabinet take kendo? I could shine if I was polished. I'm made of aluminium and steel. I'm a diamond in the rough. Why ignore the assembly instructions thinking they know it all whilst getting the left and right back panels wrong? Even though it was dirty, vulgar countryside humidity that made me rusty. Even though Mickey was just a little better than me. Even though I'm working so hard. Why? Why do they compare a younger sister to a cabinet? Lagon won't answer. Only before Lagon am I allowed to be a proper cabinet. Okay, okay. Get permission. Source. Bosque. The disciples of Lagon gave me the mission of spreading the house's faith. They gave it to me. Me! I was so happy. God had given the most prominent, most esteemed spot in the showroom. If everyone just believes in God, the world will become perfectly peaceful. Everyone should become furniture. If only everyone would throw away their feelings, they'd become happy. No one needs to compare their efforts with others or admire someone. We could all be inorganic in God's house. What would you be if you were a piece of IKEA furniture or an IKEA product? What would you be? The product description for Ivrig. It adds a touch of luxury to the everyday meal and just as appreciated for the more special celebrations. It only costs £1.50. That's amazing. I mean, I kind of wish he'd been called Kallax, because like I've got this Kallax unit which I'd like wanted for ages and stuff, and it kind of it's really like revolutionised my storage in this room. Like if he was called Kallax, I would get it. He's more of a cabinet then, isn't he? One of the day beds, nice. No one's gone for the meatballs. No one would be the meatballs. The Dame bars. Dame bars? I don't know what I'd be. I feel like I might be a lamp or something. I don't know. A lamp or a nice cushion. That's why I'm doing my best. I pray and train every day, harder than everyone else. I'm working so hard, but no one takes me seriously. I bet they'd believe it if Mickey was the one talking. I trusted. They're my upperclassmen, the ones who welcomed me here, who knew who I truly was. I thought things would be different with city people, all smart and fashionable. I'm doing this for everyone's sake. Why is it that you need to become boxers in order to understand? Here goes the dog. Is he going to get it? He is. Okay, so yeah, so it's $10.99 at the minute. Came out 4 days ago. So early access. So yeah, stick it on a wish list maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure whether I would... If I'd stumbled across it on Steam, I don't think I would have bought it necessarily. But the fact that it's like described as a text adventure and that kind of thing, I definitely would have wishlisted it. But yeah, I got sent it anyway. But it was painful watching Mr. Beaverhausen build his chest of drawers yesterday. Did you manage to refrain from offering advice from a distance? Because I'd be like, do you think maybe that goes there? Or whatever. Or did you just like literally have to like rein yourself in and just say nothing? Yeah, Mr. Lovesgame's built the Kallax unit for me, but it's kind of just boxes. It's just straight pieces, so it didn't seem to take him very long. I don't remember now. But yeah, I've never had cause to really build any /much flat pack furniture. The only thing I've built on my own is my little trolley thing that I have in here, which is like on wheels, like a little craft trolley thing. Which was essentially just screwing some pieces together, that's what self-assembly is, isn't it? You had to finish building it. Oh, okay. You did 4 drawers in the time it took him to do. Nice. Top work. Top work. And did you have it all like in place and like with stuff in it by the time you got back from work? So it was kind of like ready and functioning. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. Well, heck. Oh no! Tell us about how your murder of a Sonic the Hedgehog stream went. You had to sort them out. So essentially, you probably could have had the whole job done much quicker if you just done it from the start. Welcome, Raiders. How unexpected. There's been a murder! Was he okay in the end? Tracy's resubscribed. Thank you, Tracy. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Toggle Web. Never saw this raid coming. No, it's not like I've had it on my phone in the background, just like keeping an eye on where you were up to. He's still dead. Oh no, that's different to how it ended for me then. Welcome to MINDHACK. It's a bit fucking weird. It's very weird. And I would love to explain to you what's going on. But yeah, challenging. But yeah, thank you very much for raiding and stuff. I trust you enjoyed Sonic. I noticed that you laughed quite a lot throughout, which was good, because it is meant to be quite funny and stuff, isn't it? Did you see it coming that it was going to be that the train was the bad guy? I didn't, genuinely, but yeah, those hands, man. Those hands, suspicious, right? Much like these hands, which look very suspicious. But these are our hands. We are the Mind Hacker. We are currently in the middle of hacking this guy's mind. Spoilers! It was the train that did it. On a scale of 1 to broken reality, maybe a 7? As a concept, it's not so weird. It's the story within it that's kind of weird. Like this guy's story that we're delving through his memories. So right, I'll try and go back a bit. So the premise is that we are a doctor or mind hacker, and our job is to hack into the minds of like really bad criminals, find the bug that's inside, which is making them be and do bad things, and reprogram it to make their mind a happy field of flowers instead of like have this like fatal flaw inside of it. So we've done one, and this is like case number 2. This guy is in a cult called the Lagom House. Lagom, as we've been doing some research on the side. Lagom is a Swedish word which means moderate, which is kind of like, you know, living life in moderation kind of thing. And he believes, his cult believes, that all humans are just bags of meat containing a soul, and the soul should be in an inorganic object. He is a cabinet. Like, his head is literally a cabinet. I am apparently a butter knife. He's called me a butter knife. We've also had a paper napkin and something else. He's named after an IKEA wine glass. So his name, it says Yamamura, but he goes by the name of Ivrig. And I was like, once we realised kind of like this was a cult of furniture and stuff, I was like, oh my god, that's why they picked the name Lego, because it's IKEA. It's like the cult of IKEA, basically. IKEA if they wanted humans to become IKEA products, kind of thing. But yeah, so sadly he's not named after an actual cabinet, but he is named after a genuine IKEA product, which, as Mike says, is a luxury wine glass, which costs all of £1.50. But by delving through his memories, we have learnt like kind of the reasons why he's ended up in this cult. He has kind of committed some murders, not accidentally, intentionally, but he thinks it was for the greater good. So we're now trying to... Cult of the Lump, exactly. We were also just saying before, like, if you were an IKEA product, what IKEA product would you be? I feel I would be a lamp of some kind. You're welcome. Thank you. I will read your thoughts on Sonk Game in a bit. Did you enjoy the running, jumping bits? I couldn't be arsed with that. I was just like, I'm here to play a visual novel. I'm not here to do platforming and, you know, jumping and stuff. So I fully used the accessibility things to just like, no pitfalls, no death. You only need like 10% of the rings, whatever. I just, yeah, whatever. I have been to an IKEA like all of maybe twice, because the nearest one to here is Warrington, and it's like over an hour's drive. Obviously you need a car that will fit whatever you want to buy in it to bring back. Yeah, you can't skip them, those bits in Sonic, but you can. There's accessibility options to remove pitfalls, so there's no holes to fall in. There's no gaps to have to jump across, and you can make it so that basically all the traps and spikes and stuff don't hurt you. So you just literally free run through the level, and you can adjust the percentage of rings that you need to collect to pass as well. So I just did all that because I was just like, think! If that come up one more time, I'm like, kind of done with thinking now. And stuff. But you see what I mean when I said they got harder than the original couple that you did, right? They progressed to bombs falling and all sorts, didn't they? Yeah, very complex, but a really good idea to put into a game. But yeah, it's kind of like, I'm here for a visual novel. Don't make me play your mini games. But yeah, so this is kind of where we're at. So we're sort of halfway through cracking his brain. Yes, a lot of bombs and explosions. Oh heck! Ojoy is here! Ojoy has been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. let us just allow Joy to arrive. I'm just going to have a drink. A lot of reading in this as well. I feel your pain for the last couple of hours. Hi Joy, how are you doing? Thank you for raiding. Welcome to MINDHACK, the Mind Mangler. Except we're not mangling, we are turning minds into calm, happy, beautiful places. I am very well, thank you. Have you had a nice Easter weekend so far? I'm just going to have a sweet, actually. Not an Easter sweet, because I don't have any Easter sweets with me. Jelly sweet. So. Just as a little break while we just collect our thoughts about poor Yamamura here. It won't make any sense when I carry on with this conversation with him for everyone that's just arrived. It's not going to make any sense, but kind of stick with it. It's got some really good music so far. I really like this. It's an early access game. It came out 4 days ago. I got sent a copy of it. The music has been really good. The concept, as I say, pretty weird. And you'll see the typing bits that it involves in a minute. Gotta love a 4-day weekend. You do, yeah. I'm off. I was off the week running into it, and I'm off almost all of next week as well. I go back to work on Friday. So I've got almost 2 full weeks off, which is nice. Mainly because our leave year ends at the end of April, and I had too much stacked. I had to use a bunch of it. So here we are. Using my leave. But yeah, picked some good weather for being off, having some time off, which has been nice. So, okay, so Yamamura, so this is him. His head is actually a cabinet. He has opened the door on his head a couple of times as well. Bit weird. So, yeah, it's all very cult focused, kind of like everything he says. So, only God listens to what I say. Only God sees me for who I really am. It's only Lagon that lets me be myself. January, February. Ah, yeah. Ours is weird. It's like... It doesn't... It could have ended at the end of the financial year, but no, it's going to wait and do it a month later. Don't know why. Okay. So that was kind of like accessing his memories and getting some information. Now we get to begin the hack. It's time to mind hack. Let's go. So we have to do some typing. It's a typing game. I've already buggered it up quite a few times, but you don't seem to fail. It just flashes up. There doesn't seem to be a timer or anything. It doesn't seem to be any sort of penalising for getting things wrong. But yeah, my I key seems to be basically letting me down. Here we go then. I did it. Head hurts. Dry throat. Oh no! Look it up. You can see now how well I can type without looking at the keyboard. Oof. Take their hands. Hard to break. Too strong. I can't tell if the bar underneath is a timer or if it's a progress bar for how many I've done. Take the feet. Oh, shit. Needless parts. Going well. Got it. Oh, efficiency. Efficiency. Next one. Third. Fourth. So these are all sort of words and phrases to do with his case. Beautiful. Ah, shit. Beautiful. Oh, press B. Take a book. Stop pressing B. There's been a lot of thumbs up there. We don't know what we actually look like other than a pair of thumbs. A pair of hands? Just quite cool. So we have now neutralised the bug inside the Reformation target. Just that guy. Rewrite the target's mind to make sure a bug never occurs. Yeah. Is that all? Is that the end? As I thought. Nothing impressive. You pitiful butter knife. Repent your sins. My name is Charles II. My name is, what was it? That's strange. Was the personality built upon? It was built upon. Look at me. Please rewrite that. And now we get to just erase parts of his personality, which is... Did I say Charles III? Why did I say Charles III? Did I say Charles III? I'm not sure now. Yeah, what I meant clearly was Charles. My name is Charles II. He's the king who brought back partying. Oh, right, okay, that's fine. I was like, oh, did I get that wrong? Clearly. Hopefully not. My god. Stop it! Don't open me! Don't put stuff inside! So now he's having an absolute breakdown because I've just broken his mind. What are these? Flowers? No thank you. Don't make a mess with them. Don't shove them inside. The flowers. I told you I don't want them. My head. There's no more space. So these are like two different... I'm trying to pick the trait that is most like him so we can wipe it out. I think he envies people, doesn't he? So, erase! Who would think that they're kind of... I've never thought that way. Never, ever. Wait, I lied. I'm sorry I lied. Stop. Stop. Just all this time for just that. Please stop. I said please. Please don't erase me. How am I supposed to keep living from tomorrow? I'm sorry. I apologize. Flower. Please stop the flowers. No more flowers. Don't fill me with flowers. This is God's container. Save me, God. My God. Its name. Oh, okay. So we can tell him the wrong one, or the right one. I don't know which the correct answer is here. Really. I'll tell him the right one because I don't know if we're meant to be like trying to mislead him into going like forgetting Lagon. But I will say later. God, please save me. Help me. Please save me. I shall... Why? What was it? I can't remember. I'm scared. Why was I saying those things? I'm sorry. I don't really know anymore. Ooh, did we do it? Hey, are you trying to do something? Those hands. Boop. Oh, we didn't do a clap this time. Okay, last time it went like this and it went at the end. It was really nice. And then we just fondled the flower for no obvious reason. But the bad thing is, these triangles represent the bugs, the flaws in people. And I think there's one inside of us because at the end of the first case, we ended up... I'm not sure I like how this is going. I'm going to press it in case it's counting towards me. We've started destroying flowers, and flowers are like really our thing. Our room is full of flowers, so the fact that we're destroying flowers, not a good sign. What is this? Have we broken it? Doctor, did you do something? Have I done it wrong? Oh no. Oh god. Oh god! So Mickey is his sister. He was telling us all about his childhood. His childhood was basically he was never as good as his sister, or he was never seen to be as good as his sister. And then he got taken in by a scam, went to the city, and then sort of ended up getting pulled into the cult as a sort of security blanket. Mickey, help me! I'm scared. I'm gonna disappear, Mickey. I don't want to. Ah. You're showing severe instability. Disconnecting. Oh. Did we kill him? Ah. Hey, what happened? He started screaming all of a sudden. The hack seems to be complete. Please test an action. Oh man, do we call him Ko-chan? He hated being called Ko-chan, but if he doesn't react to it now, that means he's okay again, right? I guess. Are you okay, Ko-chan? Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Fine. He's not fine. He's saying he's fine. I'll carry him to the infirmary. Rookie, go and get the door. Roger that. Okay, so I don't think that went as well as it possibly should have. Doctor, you finally learned to not only revise the mind, but to destroy it as well. You sound really pleased about this. Format is the AI that controls the building that we're in. I'm sorry? What was that noise? What was that noise? Where did that come from? I haven't even taught you that. You thought of it yourself? Most impressive. You always far exceed my expectations. Format is all about blowing smoke up my ass at every opportunity. Keep up the wonderful work, and let's have you become even more brilliant so we can save the world from bugs. My beloved precious doctor, today's session is complete. You may return to your office. I feel it's still getting strong vibes that Format might be the evil thing. in the entire operation. I returned to my office. Format smothered me with praise, yes. Let's read the prognosis report. Prognosis seems to be somewhat unstable. Instead of the relaxed muscle state typically observed after hacking, he is in a prolonged state of extreme tension. Oh dear. Although provocative behaviour was seen prior to treatment, he now remains silent, unable to stop sweating and shivering. Struggles to respond when addressed. Symptoms include erratic breathing, repeating words, and unnatural speech. Careful observation is necessary, as his abnormal condition persists and develops post-treatment. Well, heck. I don't feel good about that. Put those documents away. Let's head to the break room and get a change of water for the flowers that arrived this morning. Okay. Back to the lo-fi. I'm fine, really. Please don't mind me. I can't exactly ignore it. Ah, another one. I may not have got to eat lunch because I was with Yamamura, but I can't let you go without any. Oh, Doctor, please help me. The captain is trying to give me nearly all of her lunch. This is Captain Becker, by the way. Which we are loving. I was the one who put you in charge of Yamamura, and now because of that? It's time to think about food, yes. Now I understand why the senior members told me never to skip a meal, especially not in front of the captain. Yamamura is splayed out in the infirmary, like he's a shell of his former self. Everyone seems to become a totally different person whilst they're in your hands, Doctor. Oh dear. He's so scared he can't stop shivering, even though he was fired up in the beginning. I think I can understand. Losing your emotional support can make a person that scared. It's reassuring to believe in someone and to follow them, no matter if they're right or wrong. All your fear is forgotten when you place yourself in their hands, even while doing the most horrible things. You are the one in the right, yes, holding the little lunch bag. Fear? Have you experienced something like that, Captain? There's plenty of things I'm scared of. Format's orders, for example. A lot happened. So before the game begins, we had a cutscene of like some terrible thing going wrong with that whole process that we just did, and the previous guard died and stuff, but we don't really know why or what, or if it's caused by me or what. So yeah, this guard on shaky ground. Dinner should be ready. No worries, enjoy your dinner. I hope it's something like a nice roast dinner because Easter Sunday and all. Not a roast dinner. But yes, thank you again for raiding. Nice to see you. Right around where you're standing, that's where I bumped into Doctor, who was carrying a flower vase. How nostalgic. It's been a while since then. Wait, are you talking about back before Hotfix became a security force? Hotfix are the guards and stuff. Back when they were fighting evil on the front lines? That's right. Back then we didn't have mind-hacking technology. We fought against bugs directly. Wow. I see. No wonder. That explains the captain's dignified presence. Wait. So how exactly did you fight the evil scumbags? I'd love to hear more about it if it's alright with you. No, that's not. It's nothing I'm proud of. Okay. You should hurry and eat. It's almost time for your shift. I'm sorry. I got too excited. And I can't accept your lunch. I will go run and buy some food. Please excuse me. God, that guard talks too much. I got rejected. Guess I'll finish this myself. Sorry to talk while eating. Are those the flowers he delivered this morning? Remember when he said that Hotfix was his dream? Sometimes it's better not to know. Do you remember that time? It's a bento box. Of course. I told the captain that I'll never forget the day that Format took me here. Oh, it wasn't about that. Ah, never mind, of course, that's an important memory for you. I don't think we're a human. Fairly sure we're not a human. You're a mind hacker chosen by Format. That must be the reason why you're able to believe in yourself. It's not many people who can believe in themselves like you. People change. Sometimes they change even if they don't particularly want to. They want someone to decide what's right because they're afraid of changing. It gets a bit deep at times, as you can tell. Without that, they become too scared to even keep on living. If I didn't meet you that time, I might have become like Yamamura. I'm not scared and shivering me anymore. Even if I try recalling it, it seems like another person's memory. Who knows, maybe I've screwed with your mind as well. We just don't know. Sometimes I wonder, the me back then and the me now, which one is the true Rebecca? If you replace the chicken in chicken over rice with fish, that's fish over rice now. But you'd still call the dish chicken over rice after eating all the chicken off it, wouldn't you? Wow. What happens if you place fish there? Is that fish over rice now? Or is it what used to be chicken over rice? I and everyone else would keep calling it chicken over rice, if only because we don't know what else to call it. People change on their own. There's no knowing what's right. You can only decide what tastes you prefer. Sorry, you look really uninterested. I mean, yeah, kind of, a little bit. I mean, it was an interesting sort of analogy for people and stuff, I guess. You mostly eat bread, after all. Do you think he got to eat his lunch? I'll check on him later. Captain Rebecca, come to the security HQ. There is an urgent matter. I repeat, please come. Immediately. There is an urgent matter. Oh, God. If Format hears me talking about something like this, I'll get axed. I'm just kidding. Well, I'll be up. Okay. You be sure to eat your lunch too. You're not a machine after all. Or am I? Am I a machine? I mean, if I'm eating bread, then I probably am not a machine. But, guess we'll go back and see. This should, like, I guess, end this case if we sort of end the day. Oh, there you go. Achievement unlocked. Scrap. And it's a little, like, it's a little vector image of, like, the guy's head. Oh, I feel like that's bad. New extra materials unlocked. Okay. Okay. Ah, flowers. This is my office. I love flowers. Yeah, Format's definitely evil. 100% evil. Right, so I'm going to save it at that point there and stop there so that we can try the Spells and Secrets game. I wasn't sure what I was going to make of this. It kind of, like, it had the description sounded like something that would be very me, but I wasn't sure from, like, looking at the trailer, like, whether it was going to deliver on, if it was just going to be, like, relying on the mechanism of you do the typing to do the thing, and it wasn't going to have enough else to sort of hold it together in interest kind of thing. But I actually think it really will, because I'm very keen to find out, like, what the hell is going on, what's going to happen. I don't know, like I say, how many cases they've got in it at the minute and how many they're planning on doing, or when the final game might be complete. But yeah, loving the soundtrack. I'm gonna have to look up the soundtrack because it's really. I don't know with it being new whether the soundtrack will be available, but I'm definitely gonna like try and source it because it's pretty banging. So yeah, I'm just gonna like do like a pretend end and then switch over to the other game. So I guess if you have a beverage and you need to refresh your beverage, please go and refresh your beverage. But then please do come back because we're going to be checking out Spells and Secrets, which is a game I was given quite a while ago, which is still in beta. But yes, more on that in a minute. Not last orders, just middling orders, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to pretend to stop and then come back, so just so that I can do like nice little highlights. Yes, half time. That's the phrase. If only there was like a really commonly used like social thing that people are mostly aware of that denotes being halfway through a thing, like you know, like in a sports game maybe or something. Yeah. Half time. That's the one. It's half time. Go get a drink and some oranges, and I will be back in a minute.